On this edition of Destination Treasure Coast, we're visiting Stuart, right in the heart of Martin County. It was recently featured on the Smithsonian's annual Best Small Towns to Visit guide. Only 20 towns are selected in the entire country, and Stuart came in third. Our first stop is the Old Colorado Inn, originally built in 1914. We'll meet the owner, Stephen Vitale, and he'll show us how staying in Stuart can be historically hip and downright convenient. Next, we'll hop on the downtown trolley tour to learn about the incredible history, shopping, and dining in Stuart. Then we'll head to the Lyric Theater to check out this recently restored historic gem and find out why it's the perfect place to discover big city entertainment in this small town venue. We'll end with Sailfish Waterpark, the perfect place for families to cool off. And that's all coming up on this edition of Destination Treasure Coast. Stewart is the county seat, located right in the heart of Martin County, Florida. The city is rich with history and full of energy. A quick stroll downtown will take you back to a place where shopkeepers know their customers by name and innkeepers treat visitors like family. In Stuart, you can literally visit history. A stop at the Stuart Heritage Museum in downtown Stuart will take you back in time with authentic exhibits telling the story and history of Stuart. In the late 1800s, crews built a U.S. life-saving station on Hutchinson Island, just a short drive from downtown. And when you visit today, it's still here and on the National Register of Historic Places known as Gilbert's Bar House of Refuge. Stuart is known as the sailfish capital of the world, and a deep-sea fishing trip offshore will show you why. There's always something to do here. In fact, more than 300 events and festivals happen in downtown Stuart every year. Our first stop is the Old Colorado Inn. Restoring it has been a labor of love for its owner, Stephen Vitale.
The Old Colorado Inn is a vintage hotel. It's a boutique hotel in the heart of one of the most charming historic downtowns in America, downtown Stuart. Every room at our boutique hotel is completely different. We have spacious suites, we have spacious studios, we have a charming coastal cottage, and we have a spacious historic guest house that we call the Blue House. That's an old Sears and Roebuck kit house that was built 100 years ago that we lovingly restored. So no matter which room you're staying in, you'll feel a different experience during each stay. We try to separate ourselves from a hospitality standpoint as far as delivering breakfast to your door each morning. Downtown Stuart has gone through a recent renaissance, and you can walk through an entertainment district where you have the Lyric Theater, you could go see a show, there's dozens of restaurants, there's dozens of shops.
When it comes to dining in downtown Stuart, it can be a difficult decision with so many choices in just one place. And then you have to decide whether you want to dine on the waterfront, al fresco at a cute cafe or coffee shop, or inside while local chefs craft exciting and inventive cuisine. Be sure to leave room for dessert, and again, there are a lot of choices. One out of many options is Castronovo Chocolate Factory, famous for their award-winning truffles and dedication to a simple philosophy. Bean to bar chocolate making, where the chef is involved in every step of the process. The result? Mouth-watering creations. Yum.
People that are new to the area are surprised that there's so much to do here in downtown Stuart. Our hotel is almost like a little mini museum, and it's important for people to come walk through the hallways, see our historic photos, our historic love letters, get a feel for what Stuart used to be all about. I like the fact that people can come here and enjoy the hotel even if they're not staying here. We want people to feel that when you're coming to the Old Colorado Inn, it's almost a family experience. We try to take time to get to know people. That's what hospitality is all about, giving people your time, explaining to them about the town and the wonderful things to do here, giving them a tour of the hotel. We invite you to come stay here as part of our family.
Stay with us. Up next, we're jumping on board the downtown trolley to tour the beautiful storefronts and postcard-worthy neighborhoods. We'll be right back.
Destination Treasure Coast is brought to you by the Martin County Office of Tourism and Marketing. For more information, visit our website at discovermartin.com and find us on social media using the hashtag DiscoverMartin.
Our next stop is on board the downtown trolley tour. Let's go.
There's a lot of history here. What I like best about living here is the friendliness and the courtesy that's brought forth towards me here. Now here's a gorgeous house. They're all over 100 years old. This is over 100 years old. This is called the Seminole House. And as you could see the three windows off a pitch roof? That's a Sam Matthews house. When you go to New York, it's a little bit different. When you come to Stewart, it's a lot different. People are very hospitable. You ask them questions, they'll answer them. For the most part here, people are friendly. The weather's spectacular. I consider a paradise.
Up next, it's showtime at the Lyric Theater. Stay with us.
The South Florida band Fresh Catch provided the music used in Destination Treasure Coast.
Now it's time to head inside the historic Lyric Theater. From big-name comedians and musicians to eclectic movies on the big screen to world-class performances, catching a show inside this recently renovated space is a must.
The Lyric is an amazing place. Built in 1926, it was originally designed as a movie theater and a silent movie theater. Then turned to talkies, it then turned to full motion pictures, and originally it had actually been a vaudeville house with a stage designed to have artists on it, but not a very big stage. We are an intimate concert hall now. We do primarily live concerts. We did a major renovation to the building. We replaced an enormous amount of columns internally to make sure we'd be standing for another 90 years. Smoothed out every wall, added lighting, sound improvements. Every door has been changed. We're up to 400 events a year, and we still do movies. We still do every form of entertainment and parties, and we do weddings and receptions, etc. You can literally walk to 30 restaurants before or after a show. This is a community when once you discover it. I know of very few like this in the country, and I've lived a lot of places. And that's the magic of what a town like Stewart and Martin County is.
If you're looking for the perfect place for your family to cool off, Sailfish Splash Waterpark is just a few minutes from downtown Stewart. Martin County Parks and Recreation Marketing Manager Craig Anderson shows us around.
Well, what's really great about Sailfish Splash Waterpark is we have something for everybody. Mom can come and kick back and relax. The kids can go down 2 4-story water slides. One's a speed slide, which is actually a dark tunnel. And I frankly have gone down it myself, and it does make you scream. And then we have a 1,000-foot lazy river, and then for all the little kids, we've got what we call the splash playground. Now, if dad and or mom want to go and swim some laps and keep up on their fitness, we actually have a Olympic-sized swimming pool, and when the water park is open, we always have lap swimming lanes available. We have a full concession stand available for you so you can get all of your favorites. If you're going to come anywhere in Florida, the Treasure Coast and specifically Martin County is a great place to visit. What's really great about Sailfish Splash Waterpark is that it's very easily accessible from all different parts of Martin County and the Treasure Coast. And in addition, we're only about 3 or 4 miles from downtown Stewart. Come on out to the water park. There's wonderful art, we have beautiful attractions, and it's all in the middle of the Treasure Coast. And the jewel of Treasure Coast is Martin County because there's so much to do and it's so beautiful.
That'll do it for us here in Stewart. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Destination Treasure Coast.